crypto, blockchain, NFT took the main center stage, and everyone was exploring this thing. And they are working tirelessly on reforming that the existing sector and how they can integrate with the Web 3.0. Once you pay for this particular thing and you set up the wallet, the Kubrick token would be credited to your decentralized wallet and not the centralized wallet.
Hello everyone, welcome to the crypto show at Coins Capture. Today we have Raj from Koubek token. Welcome Raj.
Thank you so much, Malcolm.
So Raj, let's start with your introduction. Then we'll start to get to know about Koubek. So tell me about how you came into the crypto industry, Web3 industry, and give you a brief introduction about yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Dr. Raj. I'm founder and CEO of Digital Gurukul. So I run the edtech company since 2014, and it's a upskilling basically company where we train students into the digital skills. That is me and my team is doing since last 8 to 9 years, and we had trained around 44,000 students, and we got around 20 plus awards. So this was a brief education thing. I am being born and brought up in Mumbai. Did my graduation from NM College. Did my MBA from Wellington, DM from Ireland, and associated with the digital marketing industry since 10 years. Now, how I came into the blockchain and Web3 industries was everyone know with the lockdown happened, crypto, blockchain, NFT took the main center stage, and everyone was exploring this thing. Same, we were no exception for the same. Even our team was exploring how basically we can enter into this particular blockchain space. That particular time, it was surrounded with the meme projects and the gaming projects and a number of cases, but we didn't find any use case for the same as well. So if I buy a token, where I can basically use. So our team basically thinking that how we can integrate education into the blockchain space. So after we started working for this project on the blockchain that in around 2021, and it took around 6 to 8 months where we started exploring ki, since we are into the education, why don't we integrate education into the blockchain Web 3.0? And when we started exploring team research, is there any project which is working on education domain or something? We find couple of projects, but they didn't have any education background as such. So finally, our team shortlisted ki rather than going for any meme project, let's focus on launching something which we have the expertise on. So our expertise was on education at tech, and with that sole purpose, basically we decided that we should start something which will start work around in the education space as well. And when we found out, I guess in Asia we were the first one to at least start working onto the same spaces. So this is how basically me and my team enter into from edtech and then the Web3 as well. And by saying so, our edtech company is still going on. So our sessions and everything is going parallelly. And also we also running the education project, which is Koubek. Yeah.
Great. So it's a lot of history about you from edtech to Web3 and crypto. So coming down to Koubek, let's start. Let's get to know about what Koubek is and have a introduction about Koubek token. So tell me about Koubek. What exactly is Koubek?
So Koubek is basically, I mean, if I talk about the Koubek project, so Koubek project is education project where our sole purpose was to transform and revolutionize the entire education sector with the token. So every industry has a token. If you forget tools in the marine industry, if you go to the gaming industry, there are a number of projects which are there, and they are working tirelessly on reforming that the existing sector and how they can integrate with the Web 3.0. Now, when our team explored, we didn't find any project working in education domain. Now, if you see, education is a huge industry. It's like a 5.3 billion dollar industry only in India. Now, you see the worldwide market, and the most of the crypto adopter, early adopter, or a late adopter, they are part of this education segment from the early 16 to late 35 as well. So these are the target audience who are into the blockchain space, and they are doing something into the education. Some are learning their new skills, some are spending good enough the amount of money on education. And education is something where people are connected very emotionally, so they don't give second thought when they are investing in education, because education is something that people are very much aspire of. So while buying the courses, for scholarships as well, for certificates as well. These are the areas and domains where our team thought that Web3 can be integrated. So how it can be done? So Koubek came into the picture, and the Koubek was launched with the purpose that we would integrate the Koubek token into the Web 3.0 blockchain, where people can actually pay for the courses with the Koubek token. Right now, if you see a number of colleges and number of universities, they are all want to adopt the blockchain, but they don't have any solution. So Koubek is a solution for them. So they can adopt crypto token, or maybe the Koubek token as they can take the Koubek fees in the crypto. They can take scholarship in Koubek as well. They can also take different the goodies or other stuff as well. Uh, they can list, there is an entire e-commerce store that our team has built up, where you can go to that particular store. You can buy a number of educational materials and courses with a Koubek token. So this platform is already live. So our entire purpose of Koubek token was mostly based on the use cases. That if you have a Koubek token, Malcolm, you should be able to utilize that in some form or another, rather than just going for a staking and earning more Koubek tokens. So we just wanted to build a strong use case. And in our case, we had the Digital Gurukul as a tech company which has a solid experience in education, and that we integrated first into our existing Digital Gurukul ecosystem. So Malcolm, tomorrow you want to learn digital marketing course from ourselves. You have a two option: either you can pay in INR, or also you can pay in Koubek token as well. So that is the thing that we have already implemented 6 months back. And let me tell you, there are now in the existing batch, there are 15 to 20% of the students who joined the program with the Koubek token. So that is what I feel. It started with 10-15%. I want to see that number rising to 50% as well.
Great, great, great. So it's more about utility token for the education purpose. Are you planning to connect with some colleges or like government universities for this?
Yes, exactly, Malcolm. So our team is constantly engaging with the n number of edtech companies, n number of educators as well, and n number of edtech startups as well in adopting the Koubek token in their existing ecosystem. So right now, like we have connected with 20 edtech companies currently, but once our Koubek token would be listed into the centralized exchange as well, that particular time the adoption will begin more quickly, because right now Koubek token is in ICO stage. So obviously there is some thing which are related to like how exactly the things are gonna work. So obviously once Koubek would be launched on the centralized exchanges and the decentralized exchanges, that particular time the adoption will become more quick and very fast.
Great, great, great. So as you said, the one form of use of Quebec token would be for face. So what all other unique features will Quebec bring to the edtech industry basically?
First of all, Koubek, apart from you can pay the fees in Koubek, it also revolutionized how the content creation works on Koubek. So most of the time, if you see Malcolm, you have amazing knowledge on maybe one skill. I might be having a knowledge on one skill, but let's say if I want to take this skill to a masses, I need to go to a specific platform. I need to pay the commission. I need to pay a number of things as well. So the content creation industry, or maybe you can say the cohort-based courses, which are very much trend since last many years. So that particular thing we want to reform as well. So there are n number of cohort based courses and content creation basically that we can connect and integrate the Koubek as a integrate part of the payment ecosystem. So Koubek is still in initial stage right now. If I say we just started 6 or 7 months back, and now we have already launched a wallet. Now we have already launched the e-commerce store where you can anyone can go to the store. They can buy the courses, buy the services as well, digital marketing with the Koubek token. So that is what our team has done since last 6 months. We have the 5 years road plan as well, and as per the roadmap and road plan, we will be connecting with the more edtech companies. We'll be connecting with the content creators as well. And obviously, since we don't say we have the complete idea, we will be taking a feedback, opinions of the experts, how we can, integrate Koubek token more into the education as well. Because as I said, this is the first education experiment that we have done with the Koubek token, and I hope to see it a very successful.
Great, great, great. So, so right now, as you said, it's in the private sale, right? So, can users buy it? Like, how can they buy Cubic token right now? Is there any
Yeah,
option?
so yes, definitely. If you want anyone wants to join the project, they are free to join the project. They can simply visit the kubictoken.com. This is the website. If you visit the website, there is a payment link which are there. So once you click on the payment link, like once you click on buy Kubik, you will be redirected to the payment link. Once you pay for this particular thing and you set up the wallet, the Kubik token would be credited to your decentralized wallet and not the centralized wallet.
Oh, that's it. Which decentralized wallets are you like specifically as in?
So we have our own decentralized wallet which we are using. So that link is also part of the website which is given. If to user want to use the MetaMask or a Trust wallet, that option is also there. They just need to add the token contract address, and once they add the same, the particular Kubit token is credited to the user's wallet.
Great, great. So, and about Quebec. So, on which blockchain are you specifically? As in, have you launched your smart contract and all, or like how is it?
Yeah, so we have launched our smart contract, and we have already launched it in the February 8th. And till now, we have around 8,500 plus holders for our Cubic token. And the Cubic token is built on Binance Smart Chain as of now, but we are planning to go multi-chain in the next couple of months.
Okay. And how would be the fee structure and all for Quebec, like on as in the utility part? So, are you planning for any fee structure for it?
No, as of now, there is no plan for any fee structure.
Okay. That's great. That's great. And coming to the Quebec token tokenomics, so like how is the tokenomics distributed overall specifically?
Okay. So basically, the cubic token we have mostly out of the total supply that we have burned the 75% of the cubic token right now. So the circulating supply is only 25%. And now also we are planning to burn more once we list our cubic token this Diwali. So that also would be burned. The 5% burning, additional burning would be happening. So we are planning in the next 2 or 3 years, only 1 or 2% supply should be there into the market. So that is our overall tokenomics that we be like. We're focusing on increasing the value of the token so that the price for the cubic token rise gradually over the years.
So as we heard about Quebec and all the information about how you're integrating, how the utilities are there. So you have mentioned everywhere that it's the first Asia's first metaverse as an education platform, right? So tell me about like what are the things you think about metaverse for India and how it's going to grow in India specifically.
Mhm. Okay, so I'll tell you honestly, metaverse is grossly misunderstood in the Indian market. What they see metaverse is equal to gaming. So when you speak to any college going student or any average person, what will say कि metaverse is like a additional part of the gaming है. एक VR glass पहन के will see the games or something. But if you look at the utility part for the same for the blockchain project, then to make it successful in the Indian context, so we need to understand first of all the device part. So right now, if you see, there is only couple of devices like Oculus. If you want to integrate, then Oculus is a device that you need to buy to enter into the metaverse, and the pricing of the Oculus device starts around 30-35 thousand. Now, in the Indian market, spending 30-35 thousand and adoption for the same either into the B2C, B2B obviously might adopt in the certain experimental stage, but I don't see a mass adoption with this particular roadblock. The second roadblock that I see right now is the technology. So right now we are still running on the 4G technology. Expectation is that Geo would be launching the 5G technology. How the rollout would happen, how it would reach to the end user as well. So that is the second roadblock that I see. So if these two roadblocks has been consistently worked it out, as I see, the Geo is also planning for a Geo Glass competition to the Oculus, and they are pricing it very competitively. So if these two roadblocks are basically mitigated, I see a huge potential in adoption of the metaverse. Having said that, for any blockchain project, I see a number of blockchain projects mentioning that they would be entering metaverse, they would be building on metaverse. But it's, you need to understand, building metaverse is not that easy. It's a very difficult and a complex task, not only in building but also managing as well. So what our team understood was that we would not be building upon the same, but we would be tying up with the metaverse company, and we would be having the metaverse space where there is, if there is any education store, or maybe if there is an education block which has been segmented, we want to utilize the Koubek token when you make any payment for the courses, for the certificates, for anything. So that particular thing that we have in your mind when we talk about metaverse. So that is there. We want the specialized to build the metaverse, and just we want to have a tie-up and integration, because that is the best thing that you can do.
So basically, you would be connecting to the existing or upcoming education related metaverse projects, and then you would be giving your Koubek token as an utility to them.
To be very journalist with you, there are a number of companies who are just building the metaverse, and they have divided the platform. Let's say this particular space is given to the retail, some is basically set for the education, some is set for the, let's say, for the retail. So when you talk about education, obviously they would be inviting a number of coaching classes, number of edtech companies. Okay, there is your metaverse shop would be there. You can, invite the students, you can take the classes as well. You can give a immersive environment into the metaverse as well. So when there is an education store which is out there, so that particular time Koubek token would be the only token where the teachers, the educators, the students, and the entire education ecosystem would be interacting with. So that is the thing that we are working right now with the metaverse companies, and there are two metaverse platforms which are right now working in India, with that we are closely having a discussion, and we are thinking that the entire MOU would be finalized by this month or maybe next month.
Great, great. So great to know about Koubek and all the things what Koubek is going and planning in coming future. Hope Koubek token would be one of the strongest token related to EdTech in coming times, globally also, not just India. All the best for those things. Any
Thank you.
closing thoughts? Any closing thoughts related to?
See, first of all, thank you, Malcolm, for inviting. And having said that, I must appreciate what you guys are doing with the coins capture. You guys are doing a most amazing job in this particular space where I don't see any competition, and the kind of the growth, kind of the work that you people are doing it in Indian space is most amazing thing. And I do wish I heard a very positive and a good feedback from all the people that I keep on interacting with. And I want to see the coins capture as one of the leading crypto analytics platforms as well. And I wish you and your team all the best from a Quebec token team side as well. And regarding the closing thought, I want to basically send a very simple message. Crypto and blockchain is the future. And this is something that will transform the future for everyone. It's just that you need to adopt it, and you need to research for the same as well. For the research, you can go to the coins capture. For entering and joining the future of education, you can come to the Quebec project as well.
Sure, sure,
Uh,
sure. It was pleasure having you, Raj, and surely we'll plan something related to somewhere where we can collaborate or something in the near future. Thanks for having us also, and it was great. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Pleasure. Have a nice day, Michael.
Thank you.